Okay, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I don't own HP JKR does, but it should be owned by the stat cuz privacy property is evil lol. Workers of the world urinate. If you flam, you have false consciousness.
No, wait.
Harry.
No. Let's switch out between each line or paragraph.
Okay.
Harry, you look different, said Hermione as I joined her and Ron in a compartment on the Hogwarts Express.
I suppose I did. I was wearing an Ushanka with a red star, a Che Guevara shirt, and brow-line glasses. I had grown a scruffy beard, #Ginsudesumei, and had my scar changed from a lightning bolt to a hammer and sickle. What? Okay, go ahead.
Why are you wearing a shirt with that murderer on it? Asked Hermione as I sat down.
He's not a murderer, he's a soldier, I explained. I'd be offended, but I know you've been brainwashed by the bourgeoisie capitalist establishment. You're suffering from false consciousness.
Oh, my name's Ron Weasley.
What's false consciousness? Asked Ron curiously. I knew he would be more open to communist ideas because he was part of the proletariat, whereas Hermione was part of the bourgeois intelligence.
False consciousness is when people think communism is bad, I explained. Since communism is good, it means they're obviously insane. What?
Alright, are you a communist? Asked Hermione in a quiet voice. I could tell she was scared, probably of losing.
As a matter of fact, I am, I said, knowing I had nothing to be ashamed of. Uncle Meriden was complaining about communists one day, and I decided that anyone hated by Uncle Meriden couldn't be that bad. So I read the Communist Manifesto and discovered how the world really worked.
But, said Hermione at a loss for words.
President
Shut up, it's my line. President Reagan said the Soviet Union. He wouldn't have said if it weren't true.
I sighed,
Hermione turned
wondering
into the
if
lunch lady.
I sighed, wondering if Hermione was too deep in false consciousness to ever come around to the correct way of
Hermione.
thinking. Is it Hermione or like Hermione?
It's Hermione. It's Hermione.
Hermione. Is it? Are we going to chapter 2?
Yeah, we're going to chapter 2. Let's go.
Oh boy. You want to start?
After chapter 2, you have to go to chapter 89.
Oh fuck. Shit.
Okay.
Chapter 89. So.
Do you want me to read the top and then the next part?
Freedom of speech.
Sure.
And here's chapter 2. Anyone who flames has false consciousness.
Nigga. Wait. Just saying, this is rated M, so anyone who can't.
You should go to the 11 after this. Lies of the liberals.
Can I voice the
Alright, no more interruptions. No more interruptions. Shut up. Let's go.
Everyone stared at me as I entered the entrance hall, which was the entrance to Hogwarts. I guess most people in the wizardling world didn't know about communism because they seemed to think I looked weird. That was good. I'd be able to talk to them about communism without having to break through the revulsion conditioned into so many people by Western media.
Oh, okay. Suddenly, Professor McGonagall approached me. Now that I knew about communism, I could see her face was smug, satisfied, the look of the bourgeoisie elitism.
You are not permitted to wear that shit. Fuck, dude. She said oppressively. Che Guevara was an evil murderer or something.
I don't
Left
fucking
paranoid.
picture you, I yelled outrageously. I fucking hate freedom of fucking speech.
Mr. Potter, that kind of language is not allowed in school, McGonagall said capitalistically. Neither is the image of Che Guevara, the hammer and sickle or other symbols of hate.
The fucking hammer and the fucking sickle are not fucking symbols of fucking hate, I explained, saying fuck excessively because I'm mentally retarded. They fucking are fucking symbols of fucking peace. Fucking anti-communism fucking led to fucking imperialist and fucking racist wars in fucking Korea and fucking Vietnam. You're a fucking racist, fucking.
Then I put up my middle finger at her, and ran into the Great Hall before she could stop me. I couldn't believe racist Professor McGonagall had tried to repress me. It was like Kent State all over again.
That happened in Harry Potter.
Tough guy.
Alright, chapter 89.
We're going to 89.
That's chapter 3. Come on, we gotta read it all.
We have to go to wait, what?
Chapter
89 chapters of this shit.
Chapter 89. Snape brings out Luna.
I'll start it. And Blake people are voting for that cunt Hillary Clinton because they do not know better than they should be voting for fucking John Boxtel.
Who's John Boxtel? I don't even know who that is. Oh, that's probably the guy from the Socialist Party. Go ahead. Wait,
Bring out the fucking girl. Snape commanded religiously and imperialistically turned away from us to give fascist orders to the house elves who had false consciousness.
One of the house elves bowed liberally and pulled open the Iron Maiden, revealing fucking Lisa inside. She was still topless from the night. Wait, what did we miss? Okay, she was still topless from the night before, so her juicy tits were on display. Although I didn't fucking care about that. I'm 15 years old. The Iron Maiden's sight hadn't harmed her very much, although they had punctured a lot of holes in her trousers, giving me enticing glimpses at her bare, sexy legs of femaleness. Not that I was concerned with that, since I didn't indulge in bourgeoisie decadence. Then another elf took Luna's hand and oppressively pulled her forward into the room. I could see how oppressive it was, despite the fact that she was apparently being stabbed.
Let's also not forget the holes in her fucking stabs.
Asked Luna when she progressively saw us.
We're being fucking punished for standing up to racism? I explained radically in the voice of the proletariat.
Oh my god, Draco Malfoy stood up to racism. Said Luna in socialist
It's been a strange day, said Draco in a working man's voice.
It's been a strange day,
User was
said
moved
Draco
out of
in a
your
working
channel.
man's voice.
User joined your channel.
Not fair.
Is that it?
Is that it?
No, 91, last one, chapter 91, the last one.
91.
Something happens.
Okay, chapter 91.
Chapter 91.
happens.
Something happens.
Maybe Brussels wouldn't get bombed by the people if the didn't support the fucking fascists in Ukraine. The elves put us onto the racks while a group of other elves watched and did fucking Catholic chanting. Luna looked so scared and helpless as she was tied down with her bare boobies still on display. Not that was important. I wanted to rush forward and save her, not because she was a damsel in distress, but because she was a socialist comrade fighting for the fucking revolution. I also wanted to save Draco, but not as much. The reason was not because he was male, but like because he hadn't proven his loyalty to the revolution as much as Luna had.
Potter, you accused of fucking heresy! Said Cardinal Snape as some elves stood ready to give the rack a turn. Do you confess to not believing that fucking Pope Francis speaks for God personally?
No, I don't believe that, I said in the working man's voice. In fact, I don't believe that God exists at all.
Well, it's backward, said Snape religiously. This is usually the part where we fucking torture you into confessing your fucking sin against Almighty God!
Suddenly, we heard a fucking rebellious sound outside. It came closer and closer, proletarianly, until it crashed progressively through the window of the dungeon and landed. It was fucking naked dogs, having flown communistically in on the fucking broomstick. Oh god.
I'm here to fucking save you! she said radically while still being naked and sexy. Not that I cared about fucking that.
Fuck!
The end.
That was a great story. Bravo! Bravo!
Chapter 72, Sexiest Snape. Come on, that sounds pretty decent.
I think we need to read through this entire tale.
God.
I'm posting this to YouTube.
No, Jeremy Corbyn is another socialist fascist. Look,
I'm posting this on Facebook.
For Robert Griffiths.
Yo, dude, I don't think the
Actually,
audience can hear a toaster speak.
Actually, I said Shuka vote for Robert Griffiths.
Yeah, Griffiths.
Posting this on Facebook.
Alright, I guess I'll start.
Don't post it on Facebook.
Post this on
Serious.
WorldStar.
Do you actually want us to read this?
Yes.
Oh my god, this is gold.
Chapter.
72. I'll start while you
Chapter 72, Sexiest Snape.
Hey, that's how it's going to be, said Luna bravely in a feminist voice of radical change. Then I shall not put on my shirt. Free the nipple, she said, while holding her hand up in a feminist fist. The dainty hand which she had clutched into a working-class fist was really sexually enticing, but I ignored that part.
This vanity is fucking sinful, said Snape as he made in the sign of the cross.
Dean fucking sexually assaulted Luna, I yelled in a progressive, non-mansplaining voice for women everywhere. Does that count as sinful?
Oh. Boy! Dismissed Snape sexistly. Anyway. Why we fucking punished for his sinful vanity? You wouldn't be tough with this monkey? You did!
Then he misogynistically did an apparition spell, and we religiously appeared right outside the imperialistic gate of the bourgeois Hogwarts School of Corporate Capitalism. On the other side of the gate was Hagrid, our other comrades with him, and the anti-Semitic Ford and
Jesus.
You're alright, said
Ginsu time.
running
Oh
toward
my
her
god.
with her gorgeous red hair flying behind her.
That's just
her away,
It's her!
which I didn't care about. By the way, she was referring to me being uninjured rather than falsely asserting that I was fucking right-wing.
Man, we thought you'd never get out of fucking there, said Ron comradely in a cheerful voice of the proletariat.
Blimey, what's happened to Lewis yet? Said Hagrid monarchically.
She wanted to be topless, and she's going to be topless, laughed Snape in a fucking Catholic voice.
Hey,
Catholic
What the
boy.
fuck is a Catholic voice?
this is a Catholic
Like that.
voice! The voice of the superior religion!
Strudel, shut up.
Okay.
I actually don't mind people seeing me topless, said Luna, while not being ashamed of her own body with the gorgeous.
Okay, can I ask, who the fuck is Luna?
Which in
My
nature,
Little Pony.
non-sexual-
Oh,
I was
okay.
literally about to say My Little Pony for sure.
My Little Pony, okay, My Little Pony.
Okay, shut up.
Go for it.
Shouted Snape in a close-minded liberal voice.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's
Go
you.
for it.
The manatee! Shouted Snape in a
Manatee.
close-minded liberal voice. Come with me, young lady. You shall be taken to my office for your fucking righteous punishment before our Lord God. And also Jesus.
Who the fuck makes this shit?
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
in chapter 69, Trump is a fascist.
Oh man.
I'm not
Chapter
going to wait here, but
69.
who cares?
I don't
Trump
know.
is a
The
fascist.
only way to defeat Trump is to vote for John Bochtel.
John Bartel.
Hero raised his wand and did a liberal spell, which caused everything around us to disappear in an anti-worker way. We were now standing on a circle of grass surrounded by fucking stars.
He sounds upset about that. What the fuck is this? I yelled rebelliously for all the starving workers in Thailand and Denmark.
Denmark.
Said Quirrell in a sardonically bourgeois voice. Look into the endless void, Mr. Potter, and contemplate the meaning of it all.
It's 42. Now, get the fuck out of here! I shrieked in a revolutionary voice while using freedom of speech for the proletariat.
When you're out among the stars like this, began Quirrell racistly.
The affairs of men seem very insignificant, don't they? Communist, not communist, such things are of no consequence in the cosmic scheme of things.
Yes, they fucking are, I yelled in a voice of anti-racism.
I'm gonna fucking die from all
Stars, imagine the possibilities of us working together.
this. Said Quirrell sexistly.
We could break Bellatrix out of Azkaban for some vaguely defined reason, but it'd be okay because the ingenuity we'd use to pull it off would be so incredibly impressive. Or maybe we could go around hinting that we turned the Pioneer flag into a Horcrux to show off how much smarter we are than that dumbass Voldemort. Imagine me endorsing fascism in front of the whole school and then later you apologizing for calling me out on it. But the amazing context would somehow prevent you from being pro-fascist. So, what do you say about becoming a rationalist like me, Mr. Potter?
I say, dicky dick. I yelled gloriously and I fired the anti-capitalist curse at him. The space spell thing ended as Quirrell died sardonically.
Fuck is this? I'm not. This is.
There's
This
a
is
chapter called
amazing.
Liberal Lies. Where is that?
How about Harry? How about
The
Harry
lies-
goes to, Harry goes to detention for the people.
Wait, what chapter?
For Harry detention.
Which chapter?
86.
When this is done, you're gonna send me the recording so I can prove to my mom that I sound like Mike from Breaking Bad.
Harry goes to detention for the people too. Chapter 86.
Wait, what
Yeah,
chapter is
read.
this? What chapter is this?
86.
Chapter 86. Author's note. Bernie Ron NH cuz has a rapist and all sexist Bernie bras voted for him. John Michael and I were ordered.
Okay, Paranoid, thanks for, giving me the first few words. I'll start.
Just making sure you know how to start. Yeah, just making
Draco
sure.
and I were ordered oppressively to go to fucking Snape's office. I decided to go revolutionarily because this was a socialist chance to rescue fucking Luna. Draco came too.
Supposed to go in there like fascistly. I don't support the Ministry's imperialist war on Voldemort because it's part of the racist military-industrial complex, I explained to Draco progressively as we progressed down the fucking stairs. But the World Eaters are still fucking reactionaries. You should forget about fucking them and join the fucking revolution.
World leaders.
I don't think you understand what we're fighting against.
Replied Draco back to me.
The mudblood occupation government is oppressing us by allowing wizards and muggles to interbreed. It's nothing less than a plan for wizarding genocide. We're fighting to save the entire wizardling world.
You only think that's why you're upset with the Ministry, I explained wisely in the voice of the rebellious proletariat. You're actually upset about wealth inequality and austerity.
No, I'm not.
Draco denied in a denial voice of false consciousness.
The mudbloods and ministry cucks are trying to commit genocide against us. We're fighting for our divine orders of people.
It's okay, you just have a false consciousness, I assured him glamorously. Eventually, you'll come out of it and become a fucking communist like me. As I said the words, we reached the door to the opposite. That fucking Catholic professor's listening!
This is it was started in 2013. I'm pretty amazed that this continues to keep fucking going this far. With a whopping 33,000
You're
words.
picking mannerisms up from this story.
33,000 words. That's longer than my actual short story.
Yeah. This is 33,000 words in 91. Okay, 91 chapters is kind of retarded. There should be way more than 33k words, but.
Okay, let's go. Chapter 42.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, chapter 42.
Oppression.
Chapter 42.
If you say celebrate Thanksgiving, you're a fucking fascist.
Okay.
You can start it, Vince.
The next
See,
morning,
Kale.
I was progressively walking down the stairs into the bourgeois Griffin.
I love that type of insurance.
Hang on, let me just fix this before we go any further, okay?
No, please.
When I saw
You
Professor-
oppressive communist!
User was moved out of your channel.
Pop kick.
When I saw Professor McGonagall was standing in the middle of the room and looking very strict, just like a fucking white overseer who was laughing over being sliced.
She demanded in a voice which indicated she thought black people were only worth 3/5 of white.
You are in very big trouble. Come with me to my office now.
I yelled gloriously in the voice of the people.
I've given up trying to figure out why you think I'm a racist, Mr. Potter.
Said McGonagall in a voice that reeked of white privilege.
But I'm still your teacher, and you will not speak to me with those sorts of words. Now, you will follow me to my office now, or I'll expel you on the spot.
I knew it wouldn't do the revolution any good if I were thrown out of Hogwarts, so I followed McGonagall out of the fucking common room and into the fucking hallway. We went down fucking staircases and through fucking doors and down more fucking hallways until we got to McGonagall's fucking office, and then went into the fucking office. Once we were inside the fucking office, McGonagall turned around to face me.
Mr. Potter.
User joined your
She
channel.
began racistly.
I've heard about what you and your gang of followers did last night, and I can scarcely believe it. Mr. Creevy has third-degree burns all over his body. Madame Pomfrey would normally be able to cure him less than a week, but now she has to be able to concern herself with getting same venom out of Mr. Finch's pinchy leg.
I hope you'll be proud to hear that Miss Perks is being kept in a bucket until we can figure out how to get her out of liquid form. Miss Vane seemed physically fine, but we found her with no skirt on, clutching her hands over her knickers and babbling incoherently.
What the fuck?
And I don't even want to know what you did to Mr. Goldstein from the office of the
Black community.
I laughed gloriously to hear that the fucking revisionist counter-revolutionaries were still suffering for their fucking crimes against the people.
Beautiful.
Too much.
I refuse to read anymore.
Yeah.